Hi, I'm back again and I want something different again, and now we're going to do highlights a little bit and my nape shave done again because it's been a long time, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, wait till so they can see how your hair is now. And the last time we used the toner on your hair, and it was a wonderful summer and still a wonderful color.
Yes.
So couldn't stay in that color, but then make it more fun. Right on.
Yes.
And friends on YouTube, could do Marilyn's hair again. Now first start with pinning it up because I start on the nape shape. But before I start on that, I have to pin up the hairs and put on protection, of course. So I always start with this and then put on the cape and then go into the nape shave. Show you what I did with my T.K.S clippers, because I did some changing on that. I'm also a construction builder, so that's why I think about that also. And the guys of T.K.S don't know that yet, that I did these changes, so I think they will be stunned when they see what I did. Because when you go to the place where you can buy them, you mostly see that clippers are not that well cleaned. And that's the problem they have, because then they don't function well and they come back and then they only have to be cleaned and then go back to the customer. So now you can see what's happening in the clipper. Let's start on the nape shave. Now I have the nape shave free. Just clip away some small hairs. So you see how dark the natural color is, because this is the natural color. And here I'm gonna make a contrast color into. Now what I did to the clippers of T.K.S, I took off the upper parts of the clippers, so I can really look into the clippers. This is how they normally are, and this is what I did. So I can really see when I need to clean my clipper, I can just wash into the clipper, clean them. And every customer has then a clean clipper, so that's why I like it the most. The same I did with the small clipper. And also as a construction builder, I really love to see the tools were all happening, because when I now set on the power, you can see it move. And the same as with the small one. So I work with this. Starting on the nape shave with a large comb. When somebody has a nape shave, they mostly stay on that because they really love it. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Put my blade to the back. Use it as a comb. Take care that I go in the opposite lines of the hair fall. I also think that it reduces the sound of the clipper, because normally it makes more noise, and now it's much more quiet. Clean it, and then go to my small clipper. Get rid of all the small hairs. First take the natural lines. And the wonderful thing is when you don't have the part that laying on top of the clipper, you can clean the ears much nicer, especially with men, because you get into the roundings much easier. But that I'll certainly show you. A tattoo grows back in about 4 weeks. Then you don't see anything of it anymore. So it's not a hard thing to do. And it's really sexy to have a tattoo in your neckline. Marjolein zit.
Voor 2 weken is het niet meer te zien.
Nee. In her case, in 2 weeks it's gone.
Completely gone.
Completely gone. Even the skin is gone.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Oh.
That would be something. Then I never would do it again.
Dat zou niemand meer doen, denk ik.
Nee. Kom dat rondloopt, hè? Kun je de twee kanten tegelijk bijna kijken. Een hele gekke oog hebben. Like going over with holding the clipper flat on her skin, I can clean the contour line very nicely, and also the tattoos. When you do it with a knife, you can have irritation afterwards because the hair can grow in, and with a clipper I didn't have growing. Now I only need the large clipper again to make some contrast into the lines. Put my blade to the back again, and then when the hairs hang over, I just take off some weight so I get a nicer fall on the line. Now our haircut I do with the hot scissor of Jaguar. I don't take much off. Maybe put some layers in it a bit, not too much. She loves to wear it on the tail. I never show them this in between because I love to hold it as a surprise. So now take out the clips and the chopsticks, wet the hairs again, then start on the cut. In the hair, don't need to be totally wet. Take my chopsticks again, watch where the skull bone is, go from the center, down on the skull bone. And then, of course, I get on the nape shave because it's laying on the skull bone. Put away the hairs, Do the same on the other side. Just get myself the first centimeter of hair. Take a fine comb the hairs down. Take my TCC1 care cut of Jaguar, put it on 140 degrees Celsius. Take the hairs down, take off about a centimeter, not more than that. The hairs are in a real good condition, so even after our wonderful summer, it never was as warm as it was this year. Put the sides together, they are same length. Take a centimeter more. And so I work till I get on the line, straight on the ears. And then you see the rest of cutting. Okay, take out the clip. I can already see that there is some layering into the hair. Start just about 2 centimeters over the center of the skull. Go on the line of the ears. Take that as a natural rounding. And gently go down. Connecting it to the back. The part behind the ear. Lay it on the line of cutting. Wetting it once more. She really loves it.
Het kwam in mijn oog. Het is maar water. Maar ik schrok.
And just use a little bit slice cutting. Very gently. This tool travels very easy through the hairs because it's warm. Take the rest hair to the front, from the center of the skull. Lay it over the natural roundings. And just correct the line a bit. Okay, flip over to the other side. Start on the center. This is my guideline for the other side. And of course I do on this side the same. Turning out. In studio, a wire is a bit weird to work with. It doesn't matter. First start on the front. Lay the hairs in a natural rounding. And take off the ends. This is the part from top of the ear. Take some new hair on it. Lay it in the natural rounding. Connect it to the back. Take all the hair to the side. On this side, it has a natural fall going from the back, and just gently slice cut. And let the scissor do the work, because this scissor is hot, so it travels very nicely through the hairs. Connecting the fronts to each other. You never know which way it will fall. Lay to the back, go to the top. Take the hairs in the center, take them high up. Go to the center of the hairs and connect the lines also there. And then you are also certain that you have cut every hair and you didn't leave over hairs that didn't been cut. Last part is on the crown area. It's not very bad there now. Mostly this is the most damaged hair. This is why, because girls are sleeping and they just don't lay still. But it can always be more, because I never lay still also. And don't tell me I have blue hair. I know already. Now for so far the cut. So now I can make her a toner color, set in the nape shave with a contrast color, and put highlights in the same time over the toner. So work on that. I made her some colors. I set the colors of this the photo now in the video. And this one is with 20 volume. It's a 522. And just to bring some contrast into the lines. And this I cover up with the foil. Normal foil.
Dan gaan we haar lichter maken, want het voel ik dan maar uit.
Nee, dit is niet lichter maken.
Ja,
Een donkere kleur.
Then
I come to the toner. I used 3 numbers into the toners. Toners are of Lacme, it's called gloss. Applying it from the underline up to the upper lines. Also these numbers I put in now into the video. And the toner is with an activator. It's 1.5%. So it's, I don't know how much volume, but not much. And all the toner is on her hair. Now I know that she likes to wear the hair like this. So I parted with natural line to there. Take the hairs a bit to the back. Take my chopstick again. Lay the hair down. Twist them over. In the underline. Take some fine lines. Take a plastic foil, glue it on the hairs. Take blue bleach. Now you will certainly think this is really blue, but I put an extra blue into it. this I lay on the foil. So now it will certainly get the colors of the line of coloring I put on her head. But it will be also protected. This I take together. Take my chopstick again. Take a new part to the back. Take it over the plastic foil to the back again. Comb this part. Lay it out. Take my chopstick again. Take nice small parts. Take a new plastic foil, extra cloths. Normally in the salon we do this with two persons. It makes life a lot easier for a hairdresser. When you do all things alone, it's hard to do. When I get on the top, I'll take the video again and show you what I do there. Because now I'm coming out to the upper parts. And on the front I take some larger parts, and to the back I take small ones again. So give that really sexy feeling of blonde only at the front. So the first lines are a bit wider than the back. Take my foil again. Lay that on it. Make sure there's enough bleach on the hairs. Cover it up again. Take my last part of this side. Comb it through. Lay it on the hairs. First line is a large one. Second a bit less, lesser, and very fine. Maybe she can turn a bit so you can see the thickness of the lines. Take the foil again. Smash.
Bigger color.
Yeah. Thank God, into the plastic foil. This cover up again, and now I go to the other side. Starting on the other side, take ultra fine lines. Certainly not too much. Lay them over the foil of the other part. And color them in.
That's all.
Yeah. Coming to the last line, lay a foil on that. Take again ultra fine lines, not too much, just to give it that sexy lighting. Then we're going to close this foil. I'm going to wait for about 20 minutes, watch what happens with the lighted lines till they get on the color that I want. And if I use toner afterwards, I tell you that, but I think I don't need the toner because I use the toner into the bleaching. So close this up. So we go for coffee or tea, you stay there, we'll be back in a second. Hello, back from coloring. Now on the top of the hairs I put a silver toner in to reduce the gold tones a little bit into the bleach, of course, but just ultra little bit. I left the toner in for about 5 minutes, not more than that. Now I know she don't like curly hair. She has really nice curly hair, but she don't likes it. So I'm gonna straighten it again and make it smooth. So start blow drying with a large brush. I coat it with a brush of Olivia Garden. From Glint I take a smoothing cream. Apply this on the hairs. Then I brush this also through the hair. This gives really a rest feeling to the hairs. Only the smoothing serum on the surface gives that effect. So if you leave it just drying, it's already a bit smooth. Now part hairs again over the skull bone. Start in the underlines. Showing you first what the nape shave look like. It's a violet color. So it looks like this. It turns a bit, so it looks like that. Just start blow drying here. So far blow drying. How does it feel?
Really soft.
Really soft.
Yeah.
And to protect the hair a little bit more, I use a Caribbean spray. The hair is really in a good condition. I really love the softness of the highlights. Okay, this is Marjoleine's new color, haircut and nape shave. Now her hair is in a wonderful condition. I thank her for being my model and the trust she always has in me. And we have a lot of fun together, so that's also very important. She's like my own daughter, so it feels like it because we see each other so much. She will turn and show you the end result. I thank you for watching. Bye bye.